Hey guys, what's going on? Coach Justin here from Ultimate Baseball Training, and I got a great question the other day on how do you recognize pitches better. So I wanted to talk about that in today's video and give you some insider tips and secrets so that you can recognize pitches better and ultimately have more success, have more fun at the plate. Let's get straight into it. All right, so the first tip that I have for you when it comes to recognizing pitches better is find the pitcher's release point, all right? So let me put down the bat, pick up my glove, and show you exactly what I mean. So I want you to pretend that I am the pitcher, right? And every pitcher has slightly a little bit of a different release point. Some are gonna be more over the top, some are gonna be more sidearm, heck, some are gonna be even submarine, right? Everyone throws the ball from slightly of a different angle. So the very first thing that you have to realize when it comes to recognizing pitches better is you can't hit what you can't see, right? We have to first figure out where the baseball is coming from. So how do you do that? Well, number one, you watch the pitcher warm up in pregame, okay? So instead of screwing around in the dugout with your friends and just talking about what's going on in school or whatever, focus and watch the pitcher in the opposing bullpen, see what pitches he's got, see how hard he throws, see what he can and can't get over the plate, right? And find his release point. Is it way up here like this? For most pitchers, it's gonna be about 3/4 over here, okay? So find his release point. So once you have a pretty good idea of his release point and exactly where the baseball is coming from, now let's talk about your focus, right? What do you look at? So let's pretend I'm up to the plate right now. I'm in the batter's box, right? And the pitcher's getting his sign right now. What exactly do I look at? I've gotten a lot of questions. You know, if I pick up my glove again and act like I'm the pitcher, I've got a lot of questions about when he's getting his sign, you know, where should I be looking? Should I be looking at, you know, his glove? Should I be looking at his torso? Some people talk about looking at his feet. Some people try to just, you know, stare at his face, kind of stare him down. Where should you be looking? And that's where I want to talk about. So when he goes into his delivery, his motion to the plate, your eyes are not going to be able to follow when he separates his hand and the ball comes out like this. You cannot follow my hand go back and then come up here like this into the throwing zone. That's too much tracking for your eyes to do. So do not do that. Instead, what you should do when he's actually coming to the plate is you should look at his release point. Picture a window right here, a little rectangle window. That's where you should be looking. Not my face, not my glove. You should be looking over here. So when he's going through his entire, you know, wind up and everything, we're not trying to track the baseball the entire time. We're looking at his window, and then all of a sudden the ball's going to appear in the window. Sometimes you're going to see, you know, his fingers back here like this, simulating a fastball. Sometimes you might see his fingers on the side. That's a curveball or a slider. Sometimes you might see his, you know, hand like this. That would be a changeup. But focus on the window, and you're going to have a lot of success. Another quick thing when it comes to what to focus on, how to focus. I see so many young hitters up at the plate in the batter's box, and they look like they're just staring at the pitcher. So when the pitcher's up there and when he's getting his sign and he's getting ready to go, the hitters are not loose. They are tense and they are staring at the pitcher. Their eyes glued wide open. They're not blinking. They're not breathing. They're getting all tight and nervous. Do not do that, okay? I want to talk to you about having a soft focus and then turning that into a hard focus. Maybe you've heard of this before, maybe you haven't. But what I want you to do, when you approach and you get into the batter's box, when you approach the plate, you get ready to go. Right now, I am not staring at the pitcher. I am having a soft focus, meaning I'm just looking out in his general direction. So I'm not focusing on a particular area of his body. I'm aware that the pitcher's out there, but I'm keeping everything nice and loose and relaxed. And I don't go into a hard focus where I really pick up that window until really he starts his movement, okay? So just remember that. Have a soft focus first. Don't be staring because your eyes are not gonna be able to stare at an object that long. Have a soft focus and turn that into a hard focus. Another quick tip when it comes to recognizing pitches better. In between pitches, before you step in the batter's box, what I like to do is I like to look at the label of my bat and take a deep breath. And then after I exhale on that deep breath, I find something in the distance, whether it's the foul pole or the scoreboard, whatever, briefly look at that and then briefly back to my label before stepping in and getting ready. The reason why I do that is because it's looking at something off in the distance, so the scoreboard, the foul pole, and then your eyes are adjusting to something close, like the label of your bat, and you're getting used to doing the exact same thing that you're gonna do at the plate, right? We have an object, a baseball in the distance, 60 feet away, away, and then it's gonna be into the hitting zone in a hurry, so it gets your eyes used to tracking something. I promise you, try this technique out, and I guarantee you're gonna be able to pick up the baseball better, see it much better. Another quick tip is when you are hitting off of the tee, when you're doing soft toss, whatever, I want you to practice not just sitting here and staring at the ball like this, never taking my eyes off the ball as I take swings. This is not what you do in a real game. In a real game, I turn my head and I look towards the pitcher, and then I track the ball into the hitting zone. So that's what I want you to do. Soft toss, tee work, I want you to focus on looking out there, and then as you go into your load and your stride, then you can shift your eyes, but that's gonna get used to you tracking pitches and recognizing pitches better. All right, the last tip I have for you guys when it comes to recognizing pitches better, pre-game, before the game, instead of just hopping in the cage and hitting baseballs, I want you to grab some smaller objects and hit them first. That can be little pinto beans. That can be little rocks like this. Look how small this is compared to a baseball, right? Pinto beans are a great thing because they're only $1. You can go pick them up at your local supermarket, right? And just have your buddy sit there and throw them overhand. You're gonna notice they're really, really difficult to hit, but you're gonna get the hang of it after a few swings. Then you're gonna be starting to, crush those little pinto beans, and then by the time that you get into a real game, if you can square up a little teeny pinto bean, then a baseball is going to look like a beach ball. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and really quickly before you go, I actually made something really special for you. I created a free Bat Speed Boosters workout that's guaranteed to help you boost your bat speed 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's going to help you improve your power, help you hit the ball harder and more consistently. So to get that, it's 100% free. All you have to do is just click on the first link below this video in the description. That'll take you to my website. I just need your email address and I'll send you this free Bat Speed Boosters workout. So go do that now. As always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me. Get in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like to see next in future videos. And as always, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe right now because we're coming out with new baseball videos every single week. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm out.